just 2 cents on the Nicea II debate within Anglicanism, whether to accept it, whether to reject it. It seems to me like the back and forth comes from 2 fundamentally different understandings of Catholicity. So a lot of times, pro-Nicea II folks will say, oh, look at the consensus of churches today that have apostolic succession especially, that accept Nicea II and the theology of the veneration of icons. And the anti-Nicea II folks will say, oh, look at not only the Anglican formularies, which I think can get distracted, but all the Anglican formularies who are opposed to Nicea II and the Reformation, all that kind of stuff, which doesn't have a lot of purchase with some continuing Anglican folks. But then they'll say, oh, look at these early church fathers who seem like when they're talking about icons, reject it explicitly, and they're iconoclasts even. And the fundamental difference is whether or not the purpose of caring about Catholicity is a kind of retrieval of the early church in a way that is not representative of the other apostolic bodies or the other episcopal bodies, we might call them, or if the goal of Catholicity is to be more similar to those other episcopal bodies as they are today and have been for about 1,000 years. Another way to look at this would be if a doctrine has been received by all Christians at a certain point, if it got to, say, like the 1100s, and all the Christians that were alive were iconodules, does that now validate iconodulia, even if it's true that in the 300s, all the Christians would have been against it? This also becomes a question about the development of doctrine, and I see people talking past each other on this Nicea II debate. So hopefully that's a good, accurate summary or 2 cents on the debate.